Alright, good afternoon guys. Welcome to my latest ASMR virtual tour. And today we're in the Terracina community in Silverado Ranch on the southeast part of town. And we're touring what I like to call an upside down floor plan. It's a 4-bedroom house with 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car attached garage, just under 2,300 square feet. And it's coming soon on the market. We're going to take a tour today, and then I'm also going to give you guys a quick market update. I tried to do it on my last video, but I ran out of time. So I will touch on that at the end of this video. So yeah, upside down is what I call it. And it's basically, the reason I call it that is because you have your huge open family room upstairs, along with the master bedroom, which faces front. We'll tour that later. You do get a half a bath on this floor, along with the kitchen, of course. And then downstairs, you have a second family room with 3 more guest bedrooms. So it's a very unique floor plan that you really have to see in person to appreciate. Some people love it, some not so much. But you get to tour it here virtually on my channel and maybe draw your own conclusions at the end of the video. So as you can tell, it's very open upstairs with the laminate wood floors. In fact, let me show you guys the flooring. And as you could tell, when you walk in, you have to make a choice if you want to go upstairs or downstairs. So you sort of enter between the 2 floors. The kitchen has a large breakfast bar. The home is a little over 20 years old now, so it's not super updated. It's got the laminate countertops. They did add a unique backsplash. Let's sample it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. It's the traditional dual sink. The property has the stainless steel appliance package, the dishwasher, pretty nice unit, GE spec, 5-burner stove, of course you gotta have a microwave, side-by-side refrigerator with the built-in ice maker. Pantry, pretty standard size pantry. And lots of great space here on the island too. It's a breakfast bar, but it's an island as well. And then there's a spacious dining nook, sorry, right across the way. There's your chandelier, adjustable, so you can lower it if you're going to have a table here. And so yeah, that's the ramp for the kitchen. The kitchen features the ceramic tile floor, by the way. So okay. So the primary bedroom faces front, but before we get to it, let me just show you guys the little guest bath here. So it's a half a bath. This is for your guests. So it's a 2.5 bathroom house. There's another extra storage. A coat closet. And there's your front door. Primary bedroom features neutral carpeting. Carpeting is in pretty good shape. Ceiling fans, two-tone color scheme, the beige theme. And as you'll notice, we have this little closet, like a linen closet. And then we have a spacious walk-in closet with dual access doors. I'll show you guys that. So to the right, there's two doors. You would think there's two closets, but it's just one long closet space. Check this out. Okay. And the primary bathroom, which has the top shower combination. Separate little cubicle for the toilet. And then you also have another linen closet there off to the right. Again, pretty basic stuff here, but it does the job. Just a single sink too. So that will do it for the upstairs. And now we're going to head downstairs where we'll tour the second family room or living room, however you want to call it, as well as the 3 guest bedrooms and the shared guest bath. And the downstairs living area features this beautiful travertine tile flooring. Look at that, all the shine. Very nice, and it's in great shape. And then there's bedroom number 1, 2, and then number 3 is way over here. So we'll start back here. In fact, let me first show you the laundry and the garage, and then we'll work our way to the back of the property. So this is where your washer and dryer would go. There's your hookup, and then there's the gas line for the dryer. And then you have your mandatory Harry Potter room, which is just a little cubicle underneath the staircase. Great storage space. Or, as usual, ends up being the kids' playroom. Got a attached 2-car garage. It's pretty dark in here, and I actually did turn the light on, and it's still pretty dark. So, got a water heater, and there's a little storage cubicle, but yeah, it's pretty dark right now, and I don't really want to open a garage door, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, it's just your standard 2-car with the auto opener and a little extra storage space as well, so that's going to come in handy for sure. And then behind the door here you have another little closet for some more towels and linens and stuff. So yeah, lots of great storage in this property. So we'll touch on the guest bedrooms here. Carpeting in this one. It's the sliding door closet. The guest bathroom has a very nice accent wall. And the tub and shower combo here as well. A mandatory plumbing check, right? And this looks perfectly dry and clean underneath it all. And then these two guest bedrooms, guest bedroom number 3 and 4, have the laminate wood floors. So you could certainly make one of them into a home office if you like. And that will be our final stop, the backyard. Same style sliding door closets here as well. And in fact, let's check out the backyard. It's a beautiful sunny day in Las Vegas. Early spring. Not a cloud in sight. Probably in the low 60s today. I still put my jacket on because it gets to be kind of cold inside the homes, but you don't really need it outside. Looks like the neighbors have some kind of a jamboree, whatever contraption going on. But there's your side gate. There's Amazon Prime, busy with their electric vans. We got those now in Vegas. Sometimes I see a dozen of them in a row as they leave the warehouse for delivery. I think Amazon Prime is very popular now in Vegas too. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here in this corner, but there you have it. If you think you know what it is, maybe some kind of a ceremonial, sacrificial thing. Yeah, I watch way too many sci-fi and horror movies, but just love them. I just love sci-fi. So yeah, not too much in the backyard, really just a big patio slab. Typical Vegas desert landscaping. All right, so I did promise a quick market update. So in terms of the sales market, there is more inventory. So inventory has been slowly but surely going up in the last few months. So we definitely have more homes for sale than a year ago. Prices haven't really changed too much, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, interest rates are still quite high, in the 7% range, or even higher if you don't have the best credit or you're getting special financing. And get all these lights too. As you guys know, I'm very green on this channel, so I try to make sure that when I leave a property, everything is off. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I've had a pretty good start to the year in terms of sales, so I can't complain. But overall, I know that it's not a lot of activity. Basically, from everything that I'm hearing from clients, people that I work with, home inspectors, even my photographer guy, unless somebody's leaving town or getting a divorce or absolutely has no choice, people aren't really selling. So there's not a whole lot of activity as far as buyers. If you are locked in right now with a 3% interest rate, chances are you're not going to be jumping on the market looking for a 7% interest rate. Obviously, there are cases where people will still decide to move. And what we're seeing here, mostly from my colleagues, my photographer guy, is that people who decide to leave town, maybe retire, or are getting a divorce, or something else that forces them to make a move. They are, I don't think I turned these lights on, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good here. They are the only possible buyers out there, or sellers for that matter. So basically I'm working with one buyer right now, just closed the listing. So I do both buyers and sellers, and in fact, and that brings me to the second part of my market update. As you guys know, I work the rental market too, quite actively. I always have. That's how I started in real estate. And the rental market is doing quite well. Anything that's priced right and is in good shape rents pretty quickly. And at the moment, if I just think about the most recent home I sold, which was sold for $485, if you try to rent that house, you can probably rent it for $2,200 a month. But if you try to buy it, and even if you put 10% down, which means that you're going to put down close to 50 grand by the time you pay your closing costs, you're still going to be paying close to 3 grand a month. So the math just doesn't really add up for a lot of the home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, people who are looking to buy their first home and they're not arriving with a lot of equity from their previous home. So that's causing, I think, the market to stagnate, and I am definitely seeing more and more homes that are sitting on the market for an extended period of time. So with that said, right now the price to rent a home versus the price to buy that same home, unless you're already coming in with a couple hundred grand of equity, is pretty out of whack. So I think that's why my projection for the year is prices will probably either stagnate or maybe drop a little bit. We're not going to see a market crash, but I could see prices coming down maybe 2, 3, 4, 5%, maybe more. I mean, I can only speak for Las Vegas. This is the market that I work every day for the last 14 years or so, and this is what I see. So, but that will do it. That's the market update. I'll probably try to make a more interesting market update video once a month. And if you guys are interested, leave a comment. I might even do, I don't really do a lot of these kind of videos, but who knows? One of these days I might even do one where I sit down in front of the camera and discuss. And I've had a few different questions over the past few months on the videos, so I might even do like a frequently asked questions video. But this will do it. This is a wrap. This video has become a little too long anyways. So yeah, just under 2,300 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, coming soon. And we are in Terracina, which is just a couple of minutes from the M Resort, which is a beautiful hotel and casino in the southeast part of the town. And we are also just a few minutes from the South Point, Silverado Ranch, with lots of shopping, schools, gyms, you name it, it's got it. So great location, 89183. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you at the next stop. Thank you.